National Award for Outstanding Efforts in Science and Technology Communication through Innovative and Traditional Methods, category E, goes to Anjan Banik, Assistant Teacher, Agartala, all the way from Northeast. National Award for Outstanding Efforts in Science and Technology Communication in Electronic Medium.
Welcome once again. Myself Anjan Banik, and today in this session of Mission Chandrayaan3 of ISRO, celebrating India International Survey Student Scientist Award lecture series. Here I would like to invite you all. Today we have no guest, and today I myself will try to explain, try to discuss, try to share my learnings from the Chandrayaan3 mission of ISRO with you. And in this sharing, I invite you all to this happy journey, this wonderful journey. So first of all, I would like to see the launching of Mission Chandrayaan3 during 14th July at that auspicious occasion, auspicious moment. So look, just a flashback to launching of ISRO Mission Chandrayaan3, a bright moment for all of us.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Plus 5 seconds.
Lift off normal. P1 tracking.
R2 tracking.
P2 tracking. Stage performance normal. P4 tracking. L1 turn stage ignited.
Plus 2 minutes.
L1 turn stage performance normal. .200 stages are separated. Closed loop guidance initiated.
So Chandrayaan 3 mission has been started from 14th July, and completion of using the Earth gravity and its orbits and maneuvers. It's gone to the moon range, and now it's almost in near to completion of all the moon orbits and maneuver, and quite near to land on moon surface. If you and I remain on the moon surface on the moon, we may observe the Chandrayaan3 on the sky of moon. At that stage it was remaining, and almost 20-25 kilometers away from the moon surface. It already detached from Chandrayaan 3, and now it's the Vikram lander is on its trajectory to land on the moon surface. It's very especially at the south pole of the moon, as desired, as planned, and this moon mission, which has 3 parts, especially Chandrayaan 3, with its very specially designed, prepared Vikram lander, and inside the Vikram lander there was the Pragyan rover. After landing of this Vikram lander, the Pragyan rover will come out, and through the slider it will come down to the surface of moon, and using the solar panel and the sun energy, solar energy, during the daytime on the moon, very especially on the south pole, it will rope on the surface for 14th day, that is one lunar day according to the lunar calculation, and according to Earth calculation it will 14 day, and analyze the surface of the moon, its various minerals, its atmosphere, its icy form of water, and it will also click the moon's surface to prepare the map of moon. So this is the main thing which has been planned by our ISRO scientists. Step by step, if we go through, first step with Mission Chandrayaan 1, we tried to launch a mission with rover, and tried very much to go to mission moon in a very lower cost, using the gravity of both moon and earth, and in a very innovative way of trajectory, preparation, planning and execution. And in second stage, we come out with a rover, lander, and orbiter. This is Chandrayaan 2, and very surprisingly, we have succeeded with our rover. We have succeeded to land very near by moon surface, away to only 2 kilometers. Though somebody is telling that this mission has been failed, as after 2 kilometers away, this lander Vikram lost his signal due to some reasons, and it crashed on moon surface along with its rover Pragyan. So, but one another achievement of this mission is our orbiter, because beyond the desire and expected timing, this orbiter is still working. And this time also, the orbiter of the Mission Chandrayaan 2 remain active to help the Mission Chandrayaan 3. So in Mission Chandrayaan 3, we did not attach any type of orbiter, and alone the lander and with the rover, we have come out with this Chandrayaan 3. Here, interestingly, the orbiter of the Chandrayaan 2 is helping in very especially in transmission of the signals with Chandrayaan 3. So we can say, was I rather than it will be better to say that we have prepared one orbiter moon space station for better transmission by India. Not only that, orbiter Chandrayaan 2 also analyzed the surface minerals of the different area of moon and detected very particularly the presence of water in icy form, and it remained very especially at South Pole area. Chandrayaan 2 orbiter also sent the complete moon map to ISRO, now which is also used by NASA, ESA, ROSCOSMOS, and other space agencies. The complete map of moon, and even this complete map of moon has been attached and incorporated with the AI system of Chandrayaan 3 missions, very especially with Vikram 2.2. So, when the Vikram of Chandrayaan 3 will land on, trying to land on the moon, it will detect through its AI system and photographs of moon to analyze its specific area of landing. This is a very innovative and very technical things which has been done by ISRO. ISRO is not doing all these things for its own success. Whatever the moon mission has been designed by the ISRO, in future that will help the whole over the nation, whole over the global nation, all the countries even the third world countries also, because as we have find that on 11th August, our most pioneer friend to India, very specially in the space technology and space uh, venture, this country, Russia, is very much friendly with us. We got so much cooperations from their Russian space agency, that is Roscosmos. First of all, we have got so many opportunities to communicate with them for cryogenic engine, though due to some pressure of other countries and other powerful countries, then Russia did not share this technology with us. But however it is concerned, we got opportunity to develop our own Vikas engine as cryogenic engine. Moreover, we got opportunity to launch our first satellite Aryabhatta at the space with the help of Roscosmos, the Russian space agency. It's our pride that we got opportunity to send one astronaut, Rakesh Sharma, our pride person of Air Force, to go to space with all the Russian friends and all the Russian astronaut friends in their mission. We are also getting benefits when we are preparing us, when ISRO is preparing their very planned, very flagship mission Gaganyaan, to prepare all the boom nets. The astronauts are called in ISRO as boom nets. And in this preparation, Russia is helping us. So behind the Gaganyaan mission, Russia is also one contributor to India's mission. In such a way, we have a good relationship in space technology also and space ventures also with Russia. So it's a very great thing that when we are doing this Chandrayaan 3 mission, Russia got inspiration from our Chandrayaan 3 mission, and they launched on 11th August their most powerful, most energetic, most scientifically advanced moon mission after so many long time. After this 1970 decades, this is the another first moon mission of this decade by Russia, Luna 25. So, but somehow this Luna 25 mission has got failed due to some technical errors. But how far it is prepared? Maybe it prepared in a very short time to compete. As they get inspiration from our Chandrayaan 3. They have a target to land on the moon surface at the South Pole before Chandrayaan. So in this hurry, I think they make some mistakes or other things also. It results the total error. Another thing is also coming in the notice that the scientists who served the Roscosmos during this 70s period, maybe they all got retired, they all got passes through, and a very new batch who have no experience, I think, in lunar mission trajectory and preparation and all these things. They may attest with this Lunar 25 mission, who can't able to control this very critical signal and transmitting system, and they lost their control on Lunar 25. But though it got collapsed, but whatever the techniques, whatever the systems developed and used, incorporated in mission Luna 25, that has been a very surprising to our scientific community, because science has no barrier. We can't say Russian achievement is not our achievement. We have to think all these things being a incident to the humankind. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The mantra has been tuned a lot from our Indian Parliament Sansad to nowadays in G20 summit of where India is presiding. India got to preside. India got its presidency this time. So here in space technology also, same thought we should have to be count. It gives an added value. We have to think that the missions like lunar, if it may God succeed, the outcome of this Lunar 25 may be more beneficiary to our next missions like Chandrayaan 4. So it should be one thing. It's not that who are getting in, who are touching the moon's south pole surface first, whether it is Lunar 25 or it is Chandrayaan 3. So that is the main thing. Before going to other aspects, just see the latest position of the Chandrayaan 3 mission vis-a-vis the things of Luna 25. This is when we are focusing to the Chandrayaan 3. This is the position of Chandrayaan 3 and Luna 25. If we focus to Chandrayaan 3, we find that Chandrayaan 3, its mission clock counts 38 days, 3 hour, 32 minute, and Expected lunar landing time is within next 1 hour, 1 day, 23 hours, 38 minutes. I am repeating this one. Expecting within 1 day, 23 hour, 38 minute. Whereas on the other side, Luna 25, it's a breaking news that Luna 25 has been lost its connectivity and it crashed on site. So this is the thing we have to that we did not we compete with Luna 25. Our scientists are naturally and very minutely with attention according to their plan doing all these things. Doing all these things time to time so that we can reach to moon. If we see the Chandrayaan 3, it is a follow-up mission of Chandrayaan 2 to demonstrate end-to-end capability in safe landing and rovering on the lunar surface. It consists of lander and rover configuration. It has been launched by LVM-3, which is a very special form of GSLV Mark III, and it has been launched from Satish Dhawan Space Center of ISR Sriharikota. The propulsion module will carry the lander and rover configuration till 100-kilometer lunar orbit, and the propulsion module which has been already taken over, and propulsion module has spectropolarimetry polarimetry of habitable planet Earth payload, and it will help the study of spectral and polaric metric measurements of the Earth from the lunar orbit. So we already we are using the this polar propulsion module also for study purpose, where especially photography and camera used here. And on the other hand, the lander payload, and there is a rover payload. The lander payloads, which is now very much active to land on the moon surface. This Chandrayaan 3 is going to land on surface of the moon of south, very special range of South Pole, and moon's surface thermophysical experiment to measure the thermal conductivity and temperature. Instrument of our lunar seismic activity for measuring the seismicity around the landing site, and Landmark probe LP to estimate the plasma density and its variations has been incorporated in the lander. So this is the first time ISRO is going to measure, to analyze the very special thing, that is landing on moon. This is the main feature, main specific and priority based objective of ISRO with Chandrayaan 3, that if it lands on the moon successfully, then also we are interested, and ISRO is interested, to improve the landing process on moon in future course of time, in future Chandrayaan mission like Chandrayaan 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, so that we can assure more beneficiary landing on the surface of moon with our Chandrayaan and other missions. So this is the foremost experiment to the ISRO. So many updation done with the analysis, after analyzing the failure of Chandrayaan 2 mission, very especially the Vikram lander of Chandrayaan 2 mission, and we have improved and modified, improvised all the things related to the landing on moon, but we need to improvise this landing process more and more, and for that this experiment is very much essential, very much important to the ISRO and for the whole mankind, like India, which is going to achieve moon in a different way with a low budget. We have conducted all three, Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2 and Chandrayaan 3, in a whole budget of only 1000 crore. Out of them, the maximum is with Chandrayaan 2, that is 978 crore, and this Chandrayaan mission have no rover, so it reduces only 250 crore with this our Pragyan rover, and only 250 crore with this Vikram lander in processing. So, in a low budget, how we can achieve the landing on the moon, that has been uh, very innovatively analyzed by the ISRO, and it's going on. If this time we will succeed, we'll take all this success for a experiment one, and we'll do more, even expected more than to improvise this landing on moon. So it's a near another mission of ISRO. How innovative way we can land, how innovatively we can land on moon to collect its minerals, to collect its other things, and in next future we will surely try to come out with new missions where we will collect the lunar minerals, lunar other particles, not only collection but to come back from moon to earth with a this minerals, and we will make it possible the transportation or spaceport of moon minerals. So this is the ultimate target, and we will also we can hear now in next some day years we can help other third world country who have so limited budgets but very much interested to make a achievement to go to moon. So this is the thing, and another is this this lander payload has a passive laser retro reflector array which has been collected from NASA, is accommodated for the lunar laser ranging studies, which is also incorporated in lander. And rover payload has alpha particle X-ray spectrometer and laser induced breakdown spectroscope LIBS for deriving the elemental composition in the vicinity of the landing slide. Nearby landing slide, it will collect some samples and it will analyze. How far it is analyzing, how far it is possible, it will mainly analyze the mineral categories and different types of material, what are the minerals are present in moon, and we accordingly we can um, think for future how far we can use those minerals for our benefit, the benefit of our mankind on earth, whether we can export those minerals for in our country or not, whether we can export those minerals and share with our friends for the benefit of the mankind, whether we can export all the minerals and share this with other space agencies, other countries for industrial benefit or not. Chandrayaan 3 consists of an indigenous lander module, propulsion module, and rover with an objective of developing a demonstrating new technologies required for interplanetary mission. The lander will have a capability to soft landing, as I said, and this is also a very much prominent experiment of ISRO. The successful landing and modification of landing for future at a specified lunar site and deploy the rover which will carry out in situ chemical analysis of the lunar surface. Mainly it is analyzing the lunar surface, whereas the motive of lunar 25 is to dig the surface and collect the minerals from inside from the its uh, surface. So the mission is quite separate. Mission objective is quite separate of the Lunar 25 and Chandrayaan 3. Chandrayaan 3 is analyzing only the moon surface, whereas Lunar 25 is digging out. But somehow it has been failed. Now all the possibilities on South Pole, whatever the minerals, what is the land structure, what is the surface made of, all these questions will be answered only by this Chandrayaan 3 now. Whatever I am saying that this rover which will carry out inside in situ chemical analysis of the lunar surface during the course of mobility. The lander and the rover have scientific payloads to carry out experiments on the lunar surface. This is every time ISRO is saying that lunar surface, because in next phase we will dig the lunar surface and collect minerals for passport to come back. The main function of the PM is carry the LM from launch vehicle injection till final on lunar 100 km circle polar orbit and separate the LM, that is lander module, from this propulsion module. Apart from this, the propulsion module also has one scientific payload as a valued addition, which will be operated post separation of lander module. The launcher identified for Chandrayaan 3 is LMB4, LMB3, LMB, M4, LMB3, M4, which will place the integrated module in a elliptic parking orbit EPO of size 170 into 36500 kilometer, which has already been done on that day, that is 14th July. The mission objective, which has been defined by ISRO, was to demonstrate safe and soft landing on lunar surface. This is the first objective, and based on this, ISRO will modify itself for future missions. To demonstrate, second is to demonstrate rover roving on the moon. Roving on the moon, minimum for one lunar day, that is according to Earth 14 day, is very important, and that ISRO wants to do this time successfully. And third, to conduct in situ scientific experiments, and in each and every stage there is a modification is needful, and there will be some modification in next Chandrayaan 3, after Chandrayaan 3, Chandrayaan 4, 5, 6 missions. Even ISRO must have to think that we have to prepare one space station as an orbiter on moon, and at the orbit of moon, just like Chandrayaan 2. I think it's remain and remain in planning of ISRO also. So those are the main parts where Chandrayaan 3 inspires Luna 25 to come out with their missions. But it's very much sad that Luna 25 failed, but it is very much successful one also for ISRO, and that Chandrayaan 3 remain most positive on its goal. And we have to thankful to all the ISRO scientists who are maintaining. You just see the dedication of ISRO for 40 days. Already 38 days I have shown you in on screen. 38 days. Uh, ISRO scientists are maintaining the trajectory, doing the boostings very sharply, and very specifically, and very successfully. It's a very mm, very technical issue that doing the boosting at a very specific time, on a very specific time, on a very specific mode, uh, so that it can jump towards another orbit, or it can jump to moon's gravity, or it can jump to the lower orbit when it is landing, maintaining velocity from so far distance, so that the speed may control and become zero when it is going to be land. Very especially Vikram going to be land on the moon. On and this process is going on already. The boosters or thrusters which is nearby to the legs of the Vikram has been tested and used by deboosting. Deboosting means it has been positioned towards landing. It is coming down to the surface of the moon, and we have to boost the thruster in such a way so that the speed became lesser. If speed became higher, it will come come out from the gravity of moon, and it will act as a takeoff. So when it is landing, the velocity must be come down, and it should be controlled. It should be laser and laser and laser, and velocity should be remain zero when it is on the surface of moon. They achieved. However, it is concerned with the landing site. It is 4 kilometer into 2.4 kilometer, and according to the GPRS on this moon, it is 69.36 S and 32.34 E. Scientific payloads, whatever given and attached with this, all these things, a radio anatomy of moon-bound hypersensitive isosphere, ionosphere, and atmosphere, which is in a short form we call Rampa. Then second is Chandra's surface thermophysical experiment. Then third is instrument for lunar seismic activity, IISSSA. Then fourth is laser retroflectory array rover, IRLRA. Then fifth one, alpha particle X-ray spectrometer. Then sixth was a laser induced breakdown spectroscope propulsion module. And seventh was spectropolarimetry of habitable planet Earth shape. In the short form, it's called shape. So those are the main things. Scientific payloads has been attached with this both payload propulsion module, the lander module, and rover module, that is Vikram and Pragyan. Two more modules are there. Two modules are there: propulsion module and lander module. Propulsion module carries the lander from launch injection to lunar orbit, which has been already done by the ISRO and itself. And next is a lander module, which is called as Vikram, which also accommodated the rover inside itself. And this will land on moon surface on south pole of the moon. Communication is a very active part of Chandrayaan 3. One, propulsion module communicates to IDSN, lander module communicates to IDSN, and rover Chandrayaan 2 orbit is also planned to contingency link. And third one is rover communicating with lander. So communication has been scheduled accordingly. Lander have so many sensors for better landing. As I said, ISRO already modified the landing system, and ISRO is monitoring its this time's landing systems and landing processes to modify it better in further way in future course of time, future um missions. Almost 9 sensors are there in lander. First one, laser inertial referencing and accelerometer package. Second, car band altimeter. Third, lander position detection camera. Fourth, lander hazard detection and avoidance camera. This is very much important. If landing got some crisis, to this crisis management, it will act as a crisis management system. This is a crisis management system device, and as a damage control, it will act during the landing for smooth landing and specific landing. I am repeating this one. Its name is lander hazard detection and avoidance camera. Fifth one, laser altimeter. And sixth one, laser Doppler velocimeter. Seventh one, lander horizontal velocity meter camera. Eighth one, microstar sensors. Ninth, inclometer and touchdown sensors. So all these 9 sensors and devices are there in Vikram to ensure the specific and successful landing on a desired area of landing at the landing site of South Pole, and which has been very much updated compared to the landing of Vikram of Chandrayaan 2. We have modified the system for landing, and this time also we are not satisfied. Even ISRO scientists are, I think, not satisfied with this. Only 9 sensors. They are trying to develop more accurate landing on moon in future. So it's a very much this time they are conducting a very specific experiment of moon landing with all these 9 sensors and with Chandrayaan 3 Vikram. So that is the main portion, and that is the main fact figures to whom, to which throughout the globe all the space agencies are looking forward to the mission moon of India. I am also, you also. So all these things are there. I am just giving some pictures of this. This is the structure of integrated module. It's lander module that is included inside the rover. It and propulsion module. This is the full integrated module, and Chandrayaan 3 integrated module elements. And this is the pitch view and isometric view, along with the rover of Pragyan, how it will land, and very specially the Rambha payload, reaction wheel, lander horizontal velocity camera, Trusty payload, carbon altimeter is there, and on the other side, laser Doppler velocimeter, LASA, the laser altimeter, 800 Newton engine, thrustable liquid there is a act as a thruster. Lander's leg is there, which has been already modified. ELSA payload, lander hazard detection and avoidance camera is there. And in rover there is a so many solar panels, electronic boxes, chassis, solar panel hold down, wheel drive in the assembly, and other things. All these things are there. So this is the moon mission of India. This is the video which has been issued by ISRO by Chandrayaan when it was moving in the orbit, lunar orbit, and it's taken some pictures of moon. Very interesting. Another video that is printed that has been collected by Chandrayaan system when it is landing on the moon step by step. It gives very beneficiary information about the different landing sites. Photographs as a tool for next to incorporate in next AI system, and which will help the other moon missions check where to land missions. So it is very much important. This one another as captured by lander position detection camera. This camera is active. We can we can confirm with this. We get confirmed with these pictures, and also we detected above the moon map very accurately. This is the 15th August photographs, a gift from Vikram to on 15th August, our Independence Day. Chandrayaan also not only sent videos or photographs, different photographs, it also collected and sent. This one photographs uh, very specific. This is the photograph, very specific and very greatly clicked by the Chandrayaan. Latitude 57° N, longitude 111° west. Not only this, another photograph sent by Chandrayaan lander image camera on board Chandrayaan 3. It's a basically it's a uh, picture of Earth from moon, and another picture of moon showing different craters, even one craters which has been dedicated, which has been named after Raman. Here we are seeing these craters also. Some clippings of Chandrayaan 3 lifting. This is the structure when it was boarded to Chandrayaan and LMB3. While work is going on, side boosters, transportation of LMB3 M4, this is the great transportation. If you compare the transportation, ISRO already modified itself. If we go in history, we have say we saw that cow cart and cycle has been used. Sometimes on cycle, scientists are walking, keeping these rockets on cycle, and another time keeping this rockets on cycle. Some were scientists are cycling towards the launching site. So bicycle and riding bicycle to this transportation vehicle. It's a excellent journey of ISRO. This is the top of the LMB4, LVM4, LVM3, M4, and this is the transportation of almost 1 kilometer after whole preparation of total launch vehicle, and it has been shifted to SAR launching site. Almost 1 kilometer journey. And it has been shifted to launching site. This is the night view. Mm. This is all about the Chandrayaan moon mission.
Moon, this familiar object
The
in the night sky,
inspiration to the
has inspired the imagination of
all
astronomers
the
and ordinary
space
people
leaders,
alike. From time
and
immemorial,
ISRO moon
humans
mission
have marveled at the
Chandrayaan 3
beauty of the
really
moon, used it to
started
count
and
time and navigate the
craziness
high seas.
again to achieve the
In modern
moon, to
times,
collect the
Moon,
mist, to
the
solve
only
the
natural
mysteries,
satellite
to
of the
collect
Earth,
the
has acquired
informations
added
about the
importance
moon.
due to the belief
Even
that
in a
Moon is the key
very
to our
short
understanding
budget,
of the
very
evolution of the
laser
solar
budget,
system
so
in
that
general,
India
and
and
Earth
such
in
countries
particular.
collaboratively and individually
Besides, Moon's
may
precious
go to
resources
moon
and low
and
gravity
achieve
have further
the moon
endeared it
with
to
its
humans.
information for the sake of their individual achievement and
India,
also
a major
for
spacefaring
the
nation,
achievement of
has
science
conducted a
for the
detailed exploration
mankind,
of the
the
Moon
whole
through its Chandrayaan
humankind,
program.
whole group, and that
The
has been
country
achieved
has
when
sent 2 robotic
we are India is
spacecraft
going
to
to
orbit the
preside,
Moon and to take
going
a repeated
to
look at its surface.
organize the
Chandrayaan
G20
1
summit
demonstrated India's
in
ability
its
to reach the
with
surface
its
of the Moon
own
at a
presidency.
place
India is
and
going
time
to
of its choice.
do its
And with it,
presidency
India
in the
became the
platform of
4th country
G20,
to reach the
where
surface of the Moon in
this
November
achievement of
2008.
on
Besides,
landing on moon, very
Chandrayaan
especially on
1's
south
conclusive
pole of
discovery
the moon,
of water
may be
on the
one
Moon in
miracle, may be one
2009 was
surprising,
praised
may
as
be
a
give an
path-breaking discovery.
boost effect to our own achievements also,
The
make a
follow-on mission,
history in the
Chandrayaan 2,
for our
had an orbiter
humankind. So
lander
that is the
called
main
Vikram
factor.
and a rover named
India
Pragyan.
and
In the
Indian
past
missions
4
are not
years,
only
the orbiter has
doing
repeatedly observed the
giving
lunar
the
surface
uh,
and even
self
today
making
is
the
working
self-reliant India,
satisfactorily.
making
Now,
the scientists more
3,900
self-reliant,
kilograms
also
Chandrayaan
giving
3 spacecraft is
inspiration
being sent to
to
the
the
moon with the
whole
objective of
globe,
making yet
to
another
all the
focused
G20
attempt to
leaders,
slowly land on the lunar
all the
surface
space
and to
leaders,
explore it
and
with the
becoming
help of a
also
rover. Following
come
the
out with
spacecraft launched by
its own
India's
features,
most
with
capable
a
rocket,
space
LVM-3,
leadership,
the
with the
Chandrayaan 3
innovative
lander carrying a
ideas to
rover
achieve
within
the
it
space
will be
in a
carried
very
into
low
an
budget,
orbit
but
around the
in a
moon
very
by the
specific
propulsion
way,
module.
from
A
failure
little
to
later,
success,
the lander
by
will separate from that module
encouraging
and will
the
attempt to
thoughts
make
of
a
trial and
soft
error
landing in
methods
the
and
south polar region of the moon.
recovering the mistakes and
This region is of
modifying
intense
our
interest
failures
as it
to
has many
achieve the
permanently
success.
shadowed craters which could
This is
contain
the main
water
thoughts
ice
of
and
science,
precious minerals.
and we are
Chandrayaan 3
disseminating,
lander has 4 scientific
advising,
instruments or
advocating
payloads, of
that
which
spirit
one will
to,
study the
to
moon
our
quakes,
other
while the other one studies
countries,
as to
to our
how
other
the
space
surface of the
leaders,
moon
that
allows
we can
heat
also
to flow
make,
through it.
and we get inspired.
The third
We
one
get
will study the
inspired
plasma environment
from
near
our
the moon's surface.
previous lessons, previous
And the fourth
missions,
instrument
and we
will
can
enable
do
scientists to
better.
measure
And
the
you
distance
also
between the
can get
Earth and Moon
some lesson
very
from
accurately.
our this
The two
activities also.
instruments on the rover help
That
us
is the
study
main
the
thing
composition of
of
the moon's
our
surface
Indian
using
missions,
X-rays
and
and
we
laser
can't
respectively. While the
avoid
lander
this
and
type of
rover will be in
spirit.
direct contact with
So
each
India
other,
is a always remain as a
the
Sone ka
propulsion
chiri, as a
module
golden
circling the
bird.
moon will observe the light
Now
coming
it
from
also
Earth, the
inspiring
only planet which
as
we
a
know which is
Vishamitra,
definitely teeming
as
with
a
life.
Vishwa Guru to
This observation will help in
as a
understanding
innovative
the nature of
space
distant planets
leader to
circling
the
stars
whole
other than the
nation,
Sun.
to the whole countries of the
As Chandrayaan 3
and
undergoes
with these
important
words
test
we are
years up for
coming
launch,
at the its
thousands
finishing
of
point
ISRO
of
scientists,
today's lectures.
including those who will
Thank you for
launch it,
being with us.
control it, and
I
receive
would
the
like to
precious
invite
scientific
all
information from it using
to
giant
this
dish antennas,
series
are
of
readying
lectures
themselves for the challenging
on
tasks ahead.
Chandrayaan, Mission
In
Chandrayaan.
the past,
May
their dedication and skill have
success
enabled India to
about
earn praise
success
from across the
the
world
science
and
of
made it
space
proud.
and
Let
very
us wish
especially
them well
the
in this
science
great
of
endeavor
space
called
designed and
Chandrayaan.
disseminated by ISRO. So at the last, I would like to invite all the students from all the states and UTs who are studying in school, especially whatever the class is, class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You just join our main event, that is fifth year India International Survey Student Scientist Award, which has been the details has been displayed at the beginning of the this lecture in a poster form, and also we are sharing the first preliminary round, which is a quiz, astro quiz based round, and you can attempt every Sunday in between 1st January 2024 to National Science Day 28 February 2024, and link of this Google form has been given in this scroll also, as well as in the this YouTube video uh, description also, and you can join us with the preliminary round. After there is 5 4 steps, and you have can achieve the award which has been conferred, which will be conferred on 12th August, the birthday of Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. So students all are welcome. This is a very good certificate where you will get the signature from NASA scientist and signature from ISRO scientist also. It's a remarkable one. And all the viewers, I would like to request you all to subscribe our YouTube channel. We have given the channel in description also, and make your comment there with your name and email so that we can confer the certificate of participation to you without any delay in next month. And also your subscription and subscribing of our channel will boost us morally to do maximum for the students of the nation in nation building, and in with our mission, where we are working with our mission of making future scientists. So with these words, I would like to stop here. Thank you once again, and have a nice day, and please join us surely on almost on several days at the same time, and very specially enjoy the landing of Chandrayaan 3 on 23rd August, almost during 6 o'clock. With these words, I am concluding here. Thank you.